Hoping you've had a fantastic week. Welcome to another edition of Metropole Sports Center. My name is Nashon Owano, and it's time for us to catch up with what has been happening in the sporting world. It's been quite an eventful week with a lot of activities taking place in both in the English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, and the Champions League. But away from that, today we are doing a very special edition, and today we are going to be talking matters fitness. When was the last time you heard about matters bodybuilding both in Kenya and internationally? Well, my guest today, that is going to be Mihala Baraza, who's a fitness consultant and a sports lawyer, is going to be shedding light into the art of bodybuilding. Away from the art of bodybuilding, we're also going to be talking about a very thorny issue in the sporting world, that is the issue of sports law. Time and time again, we've had discussions or we've seen stories of athletes claiming that they have been swindled of their money or they've been given foul contracts. We are going to be talking with Mihala, and we are going to be talking about some of the loopholes that athletes oversee when they are signing their contracts. The reality is, whenever athletes are going to be signing their contracts, the whole thrill of getting money overweighs the thought of them signing or having their papers right. So we are going to be talking about that later on in the show with my guest, that is Mihala Baraza. Away from that, there's just a number of things that you need to understand about the art of bodybuilding, that actually in the world there is a governing body that is concerned with talking or regulating the whole issue of bodybuilding. And I'm talking about the governing body that is the International Federation of Bodybuilders, that is IFBB. The IFBB has 203 national affiliated members, and it holds over 6,000 events per year at world, continental, regional, national level for men and women, for juniors, seniors, and masters category. Another category that hasn't been mentioned there is the wheelchair category, that is synonymous with the Mr. Olympia competition, that is seen as the most prestigious bodybuilding event in the world. Now, in the Mr. Olympia competition, the following are just some of the categories in the competition. That is Mr. Olympia, 212 Olympia, the classic physique Olympia, men's physique, bikini Olympia, fitness Olympia, women's physiques category, and the figure Olympia. Our guest today in studio was a participant and won in the category of bikini in the bodybuilding competition. She's going to be talking to us about that and much more. So with that, we take a short commercial break. After the break, I'm going to be having Mihala Baraza, who's a fitness consultant and a sports lawyer. Later on in the show, we are going to be talking about some of the interesting things that you didn't know about bodybuilding. And away from that, we are going to be talking about how much money do bodybuilders make. I mean, probably I know sometimes when you're watching the television, you see people flexing their muscles, but the question is there really money involved in the competition? I'm going to be talking about that in the Money Ref segment. With that, we take a short commercial break. See you after the break.